Yep, it's another scattergrass video. If you're interested to see what I've done this time around, come back after the titles. Hey everybody, Anthony Dodge, Mile Train Outsider, the American Outsider, a Night of the Rhomboid Table, here with another update, small update on my scattergrass expansion. I guess most people are getting bored with this, but you gotta know where I'm coming from with this. After 5 years of doing nothing on this, to be as far as I am in the last 3 months, from starting with the double slips to now putting this first layer of scattergrass in, has been an epic change for me, you know, and that's all that, I mean, in the end, that's all that matters, right? So let me show you what I've done this week. New hill, a couple of more feet or so of progression, and what I'm left with on this layer, this phase, before I go on to the next phase. So let's get to the video. So one thing I did was I put another little hill and rise in here while I was doing this section. I built this up just to give me another little scenic break. Technically it's in the way of the river, but until I do the river, that can stay there. And so I've got the two little scenic things, and I'll probably try to add another one in here, and maybe even in here, other than where I'm going to put the river, because the river is going to come. This will actually move over that way a bit. If I had done things, I would have pushed it over that way a bit more, and that will be sort of one of the sides of the river. And then I'll just run the river in a curve right here and try to bring it through here, or even on an angle this way. But anyhow, that's the plan. I've even got the bridge put together over here, at least one of them for now. There's probably going to be 4 bridges, a couple of them that do double lines, and then 2 single lines. But yeah, for now, I've got that scenery in, and of course, then I just continued going on. Probably my last early week update. When I left off, I had done this here, so now I've done all that, so we are all good. Did all this. I had done the houses here and left a grass mat here, but now I've taken the grass mat, it's all back, all up to there, which is almost as far as I can reach. I could probably do a few inches more going into those points, but I think I wanted to stop for there. And then this is the area I'm going to have a hard time reaching. I've got to cut an access through there. And then I did that over there in the corner. And I ran out of my green scatter, and the stores didn't have any more. So that's very wet still. But I've got to buy retaining or restraining wall. And put it in there, and then come back down along. This will go. This little mound here will go. I'm going to build Dumb and Horse Park, although technically Dumb and Horse Castle Park would be here. Obviously I can't fit at the town hall in relation to the station. The town hall is here, and then the park is a little further beyond the town hall this way, and then there's a main highway, and then the school I used to do the exchange program with would be on that. So yeah, I just gotta let this all dry, and one last vacuum, and then I'll clean all the track. This is probably, unless I somehow manage to get some scatter this week, it's the last I'm gonna do. I'd like to go ahead and get that greened up. But all 6 corners, yes, I said 6 corners, are done. 1, 2, 3, and then we don't really have a corner here. 4, 5, 6. So this is, for me, again, this is only stage 1. I've already got people going, well, are you going to add flowers? Are you going to do this? And as I try to explain, because I work
differently than a lot of people, or most people, or all people, I guess, is I like to get one thing completely done, which would mean this first level of green scatter. And I still have to work out what I'm going to do in here and even over here. That's why those haven't been done. I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do in there. So you see I've got just a little green mat farm. But once I've got this all in and get those last 6 feet or so there scattered in, which probably will be after I get back from Germany, then I'll have to finally make decisions. I am going to try to put in a river here, even though I've got hills and stuff in it now. The river's going to come, I don't know if you can see that hill, so that's going to be a bit of an embankment. The river's going to come and curve this way, so I'm going to bring the river right here and curve it. I'm going to avoid the point. The bridge will start on the point, so it'll be a narrow river, but it'll give me that scenic, just a little scenic break. But yeah, so what a change over the last 2 months. It all started with replacing those points with double slips, and then redoing this and redoing all the track here. I shouldn't say redoing it all, but realigning it all, although I did wind up redoing a bit. And then I did the station. And I ballasted that, and then it just said, well, why not? Go ahead and start grassing. I started grassing in here, and it just kept going. And now, I would say, as far as my track lines go, about 90% of them have some sort of terrain in them, as opposed to like 20 or 30% the way it's been the last several years. Okay, not that too many people are going to watch this video anyhow, but that's this update. Quite pleased with where it's at. All right, back to me.
Okay, so there it is, the next little bit done. Again, I've been saying this in these videos, and I just want to make 2 quick points. Number one, the transformation. Those of you who are new to this channel, you don't understand that this channel has been around as this channel for about 7 years. And my table went through a couple of transformations even before I started a model train channel. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2006 or whatever. Yeah, this table went 5 years with no change. And now in the last 3 months, it's gone through drastic changes, even though they're basic, simple, but it's still drastic. To look out here and not see all the brown and pink foam board in so many places. To have gone from 0% of my grass done to 80% of my grass done in 3 months after 5 years of nothing has been mind-blowing. Now I still have a 6-foot section to finish layers 1 and 2 with, which is the earth layer 1 and then the scattergrass layer 2. But so I've just gotten a little bit further, and this is a lot to lay. This is a big layout. I don't say that to brag. I say that to, and I work slow. 5 years between projects is slow to begin with, but yeah, it takes me some time to get this in, and I am enjoying it. Like I said, from the last 3 months since I put in those double slips on the north side of the Bremen Hanover section, and then did the south side, which forced me to readjust all the little track misalignments that I was unhappy with, and that forced me to readjust all the Bremen platforms, and now everything's in line and it's seamed and it's streamed. It's awesome. I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it, even if it looks still pretty basic. But I just recently was rewatching last Friday's live stream and the previous one just to see the changes, but also to see how this looks on TV, because I really love how just this level of grass looks. And yeah, again, I know there's more to add. I'll get there. Patience. I've thought of it. I've done this before. Just not with model trains. But yeah, I am really looking forward to where I'm at. But this is going to be my last update, I think, unless I get lucky and run off and try to do this last 6-foot section somehow before I leave. And then I'll do, hey, it's all done. But otherwise, yeah, I'm happy. I'm not looking for praise. I'm just sharing with you guys, like, hey, you guys that have been with me and know how much I've kicked myself in the butt for not getting anything done. Well, now I'm getting things done, so yay. It's just, content for the channel. I'm not looking for love and approval. I want that on my Matt Clark and parody songs. That's where I want the love and approval. That's my artistic side. This is just me. Hey, look, guys, I did something. After 5 years of not doing anything. Anyhow, that's enough babble. And so I'll say, Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody.